People ask me what's my take on brother's polite situation. I wasn't even going to touch on this subject because I don't want to pass judgment on nobody until the facts is out and he's found guilty or not guilty. But I must say to brother polite, you've been a pillar to the conscious community and many other communities with your knowledge and your wisdom and the things that you share. But people deserve answers. People deserve answers. You have an obligation and a duty. And by you not speaking about that and rather speak about your personal situations as far as how much money you have, what type of cars you drive. If you can speak about that, you can speak about the case. I spoke about the Miranda rights in reference to what you say and can will be used against you in the court of law. Everything that you said can and will be used against you in the court of law. So by you just saying, I'm not guilty, I didn't do it, they cannot use that against you because you're saying something positive. You pleading your innocence for the public, in which everyone does. It's no problem with that. So now everyone feels you're hiding something. But that was your chance to speak out. Also, your silence is like guilt. Or your silence can be innocence because you put it on your lawyers. But it has caused a domino effect. And now Sonetta is feeling the blunt force of you shutting up and not saying nothing. But you got something to say about everything else. When you were scheduled to speak on Sonetta's channel, you withdrew. That's another reason people feel you're guilty. And you made Sonetta look like this is a whole game, like you're working this shit together. I'm just telling you what it looked like from the outside looking in. Being that I'm not part of no House of Consciousness, Black Lives Matter, I'm not part of none of that. I'm just for community, all communities, and I'm just for my people. I was looking for answers because I followed you, Brother Polite. I followed your belief system, the teachings that you gave. So your silence make me wonder and start to question you as well. But I don't place no guilt on you. I don't say you're guilty or not guilty. I'm just going to wait till the facts come out. And when the facts come out, that's when my accountability come out, and I'll hold you accountable for whatever it is. I don't condone what has happened, the evidence that's being presented against Polite. But if it's not facts, I can't give my opinion on the case. The sperm, where it was found at, the young girl, the mother, where she was at, or when they went out. And I'm not going to speculate. We can't speculate. We can't speculate. Though I've seen many people speculate, get up here and twist and turn the whole story. But one thing I got to do, though, right, is I got to give Tasha K a shout out for even bringing this story out, bringing it to the forefront, which it should be brought out and shed a whole lot of light on. A lot of light. But I also must say that if he is found not guilty, let's just say he's found not guilty. The sperm wasn't on the little girl's shirt or the girl body. Let's say the sperm was on his girlfriend's clothing. Let's just say that this is a woman scorn. Let's just say that this is all a setup. Let's just say that. Let's because we got to play both sides. That's just what the courts do. That's why when you go to court and you look behind the judge on the wall, he got a scale. And that's the scale of Miss Justice. And she's holding the scale, and on each side, she's going to weigh. She's weighing it. She has a scale because she's going to weigh good and the bad. Okay, she's going to weigh the case, and she has a blindfold on. She has that blindfold on for a reason, because she doesn't see color. She doesn't see race. She doesn't see gender. She's going to let the scale be the guilty or not guilty. But if he's found not guilty and he really didn't do this, and the mother put the whole story, you guys owe Brother Polight an apology. And I know it's going to be hard to give him an apology. I know it's going to be hard to apologize to the brother. And then you need to take all your videos down. Everyone who spoke against him and condemned him and said that he was wrong and what he did and blamed him and the girl and all this other shit, take it down. Because you were so fast and hasting to put it up, do the same thing with taking it down. And if he's found guilty, I say from me to you guys, he should be treated in biblical law and stoned to death. Stone him. Talk back to me, goddammit. Somebody talk back to me. He should be stoned. I don't see it going on any other way. Because you can't change the sickness of a petty. You can't. A guy can sell drugs. He can kill somebody. He can catch an assault. He can do all of that. You can change that, but when it comes to the mind of a sexual predator, you cannot change that. That's a sickness. Remember years ago, they used to try to burn it out and give you lobotomies and all kind of shit to get it out of you. Stone him. That's what I say. But if not found guilty, let the brother live his life. But people will still, they still will say, oh, it's because of his lawyer, the expense of flying, all this money he got. And I'll blame that on him as well, because he gave a statement, and his statement was he got one of the finest lawyers and all this other shit. You know, good lawyers can beat guilty people cases. So that's another thing he should have been able to shut up with. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up, Polight. Polight, shut up. You need to shut up. You shouldn't even got up there and said nothing. You're supposed to shut up. When they ask you something, shut up. You wanted to shut up on Sonetta, right? You ain't want to get on his channel and say something. Then shut up. You getting up here, you still talking shit. Fall back. See, what you're doing now, right, is you're trying to make it like everything is cool, smooth sailing, and I'm good. See, because you're letting your actions be your words. You're trying to show like everything is good. You know, I'm still out here. I'm still doing the Rolls Royce series, and I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm flossing. Still got bread. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can't touch me. See, by and you can be not guilty, but by doing that, you're guilty. You're guilty by doing that. But you're still throwing it in people's faces. Because a lot of people are going to find you guilty based off of your past, in which you floss and you front and you do all this other stuff and you throw it in the community faces. Speaking about your money and all the women in the jury and everything. But one thing I always said, I said, when it comes to the brother Polight or any black man in America, they are deserving of anything that they get when it comes to fortune. But it's how you use it and flaunt it. And you're not using it right. You're not using it right. Now, Sonetta is being blamed for Polight's actions. That's another thing that don't sit well with me, because Sonetta is the head of the conscious community, and he's receiving a whole lot of slack. For one, he was supposed to bring Polight out on his platform and let Polight speak on his innocence. By him not doing that, makes it seem like it's something shady or funny going on with them two motherfuckers, because they look at it like these two is a tag team and Sonetta's always with them and he comes from under Sonetta. It's like they got something they hiding. But I say to you, from 10 toes down, though Sonetta is my cousin, if he was to condone some shit like that, he knows I wouldn't be having it. And I've been on his tail since that day, because I wanted answers too. I can't go Polight. I don't know Polight. I call Sonetta. The fuck is going on with Polight? What's up with him, man? Sonetta, I don't know, bro. I'm trying to figure out. Call him now. Call him. He called him, went to answer machine. Because my whole thing is not only clear your name, Polight, but clear your name, Sonetta, because they're going to look at you because you the head of the House of Consciousness and you the one that brought him to the forefront. Sonetta has the information, meaning the knowledge, the history of the black man, when it comes to people from the House of Consciousness. He has the information. He has the number. He has everything. So I know everyone was looking for him to bring it up as far as bringing him to the forefront on the channel, and it didn't happen. So now we got to stone Sonetta. But I think it's wrong to stone the brother. I think it's wrong to stone Sonetta. And right now, Sonetta's just trying to fight back because he feels everyone is coming at him, in which everyone would feel that way if they don't know what the hell is going on. They don't have no knowledge of what Polight is doing. I wish we would go, you know what? I wish we, as black people, as YouTube, as the community, as the House of Conscious, as whoever's on this shit here, I wish we would go as hard on everyone when it comes to molestation. And when I say everyone, I mean white people. We go so hard on one another, on our own people. We put so much focus on Mike Tyson. We put so much focus on Tupac Shakur, Michael Jackson, Jamie Foxx, Morgan Freeman, and the list goes on. Cuba Gooding Jr. We was out there with them stories. But I'll tell you about some people you didn't say nothing about. When it comes to them other folks, you didn't say nothing about Peter Nygaard, the mogul, who had seven teenage girls between the ages of 14 and 16. You didn't say nothing about him when he was raping them little girls. You didn't say nothing about Roman Polanski when he got locked up for the rape, molestation and shit. You didn't say nothing about Ryan Adams, the singer, on that 15-year-old girl. You didn't say nothing about the female, even the female. The female was locked up. Melanie Martinez. She was locked up for rape. And the list goes on. I mean, the list, I could make a whole video on the whole list. From Dustin Hoffman to Sylvester Stallone to Kevin Spacey to the Weinsteins, all of them. But what anybody say? Nothing. Nobody said nothing about them. Nobody put, they continue to put respect on their name. They continue to put respect on their name. Last but not least, Hassan Campbell. He left me a message. I know you're probably saying, yeah, you're going to speak about him again with this Polight going on and you're going to just take the light off of Polight and try to put it on? No! He left me a message. On YouTube, he left me a message. So I'm going to answer his message. I have to answer. He left it to me because he wanted some answers too from me. And I got your message. He needs to put as much energy that he's putting into the polite situation, into his own situation, and his false accusations. We all need to put that same amount of energy into that. I say this today, I say this right now, right? When it comes to Hassan Campbell, not speaking of any of the other people who Africa Bambaataa may have raped or did anything to, but when it comes to Hassan Campbell, I think that we owe Africa Bambaataa an apology. We owe him an apology. That's right. The same way you look at Sonetta as being the head of the House of Consciousness, and anybody under him that fall, we must blame the leader. The same thing goes for Hassan Campbell. When it comes to molestation, and us putting it on the forefront, the spokesman for molestation was Hassan Campbell. He came out and he spoke and he wanted to help children. He wanted to do all of this, right? So when the time came to be able to bring your accuser to justice and you do nothing, the head must fall. The head must fall. If you can't bring your truth, your proof, and your facts, just word of mouth, if you can't bring it to the forefront, Bambaataa not only deserve a public apology from him and all the ones who shot him down, right? But Hassan Campbell needs to be put under the same banner that we put Africa Bambaataa under. See, because when you're being accused of something by somebody and it's false, that accuser deserved to be persecuted just as much as we was persecuting this person. Let's look at it in a different light. Because my mind just be racing when I hear shit. But y'all asked me to speak about it, so I'm going to speak about it. If the young girl finally has her day in court, the court date is up, it's on the news, everybody know her date is coming up in court, and she can testify on Brother Polight. And she pulls in Hassan Campbell. What we gonna say about the little girl? What we gonna say about her? Little girl. We're gonna say, little girl, you better get your ass up in there and get on that goddamn stand and tell him what that goddamn man did to you. But no, I don't, goddamn, we don't want to hear shit. Get your ass up there. That's what we're gonna do. So that's the same thing that's going on with Hassan Campbell. See, one thing about me, I'm gonna hold people accountable, right? For the facts. And from what I see and from what I know. And I ain't gonna let it go. See, y'all let shit go. What happened to that goddamn $5,000? Y'all continue to let it go, and how he got out of prison. What happened to the murder cases? How did you get out, and where the people that got charged for it? Where are they? Where's Africa Bambaataa? Why you didn't go to court? Nobody want to get the answers. You're not going to sweep this under the rug. No, sir. You're not sweeping it under the rug. Here we have, right? This is. Okay, let me try this. Here we go. Let me try this for you guys. Here we have an admitted molester. Admitted molester. Hassan Campbell. Not Brother Polight. It's an admitted molester. And he tells you on camera, out of his own mouth, with no pressure, and fuck you drinking. I don't care if you drunk, pissy drunk. Because they say drunk people speak their mind. An admitted molester, and he tells you about the rape he would commit, the molestation he would commit. He tell you about the killings and rape he would commit. And we still accept him. What that say about us? What that say about us? we still accept him. He admitted this shit. It's acceptable. You know why it's acceptable? Until he does the act. The same way Sonetta brought Polight's past, or saying that Polight is a baby Dr. York and something about a young girl and all that. Just him saying that, right? Just Sonetta saying that. Nobody said nothing or did nothing, took no action. And now that Polight gets arrested for the shit. Now we like, oh, I knew it. Yep. He do all that goddamn floss and shit and money and all that. He hired some. He was covering all that up all these goddamn years. And even Sonetta said it. That's what we say, right? So I say to you today, Hassan Campbell does all that same shit, right? And I'm telling you, and he's telling you, Hassan Campbell telling you out of his own mouth, that he will rape a kid. He will molest. He didn't even say rape. He said he'll fuck Kevy Cav. That's what he said. So what, we waiting until he do the shit? We gonna wait until he commit the act, and then thousands is gonna make videos about him? Oh, but no, it's okay. You know why? He was molested. Look what happened to him in his past. Fuck. God damn it. He said, even I. He said, this Hassan Campbell, even I can't be trusted around children. When he say children, he's not speaking about everyone else. He's speaking about his own children as well. Do we know what's going on in his household with him and his children? If he touching any of them? So don't get up here and pick and choose and get along gang shit and all that. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to condemn everybody, and I'm going to hold everybody accountable for what they do and for what they say. And hold me accountable double times. You can even compare the two. Let's compare the two. Polight. We say he takes from the community. He flosses. He got jewelry. Got cars. He got a home. Some say he don't give back. Then you got Hassan Campbell. He takes from his community. He flosses. With fake jewelry. Oh, he's in his girl's car. And he's in his girl's house. And he doesn't give back to his community. Let's compare the two. You know, I love doing this comparison shit. Let's compare the two. Polight accused of molestation. There's evidence. There's evidence. But no solid facts yet. Hassan Campbell, he said he will rape. There's evidence. There's videos. We sit back and let it go down. That's like a person saying, yo, I'm about to go to 125th Street and shoot up the whole goddamn Apollo. You think the police ain't gonna take action? You think that the ears or all of this so-called conspiracy theory that he tell you about and the feds is watching? If they fucking watching, why they not locking you up? Why they not coming? They not charging you. They not saying nothing to you. YouTube ain't knocking these videos down saying, yo, hey, buddy. You know what the folks say? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. Hey, come here, buddy. Come here. Hey, put your hands on the wall, asshole. You know how they do you. Hey, asshole. Come here, buddy. Ball washers. Come here, buddy. You know how them folks do you. Yeah. That's right. Nothing is happening. So we're going to wait until he commit the act. We're going to wait until he commit. In closing, what we need to start focusing on, rather than Polight now, because the videos and all that is becoming redundant and starting to die out, I want to see some videos about the young girl and girls and boys abroad about this molestation. I want to see us start to speak about and make lives about this molestation and how we need to protect our children. Because after Sonetta made that video, we were supposed to have been making the same amount of motherfucking heat and pressure on everyone. Everyone. So I'm holding everybody accountable, and even myself, for not speaking out and doing nothing about it and not helping these children. Because there's prey all over that want these kids, man. They want these kids. This is very serious. Not only are there victims, or the young girl is the victim, her mother's a victim as well. Let's start talking about them now. Let's start showing some sympathy and empathy for the victims. So I should be seeing people come on my live and we get to talking about not only Brother Polight in the case, but let's talk about how can we save these children and help these children. I tell you, I make videos about prison. And the most important thing when I'm doing in my prison videos is I'm trying to warn you about going in that prison, staying out that white man prison, and who's coming out of there. Because they got a lot of molesters that's coming out, a lot of rapists that's coming out, and they coming into your communities. Because when it comes to rape and molestation, they don't get too much time. Facts, they don't get too much time. And they get to go in, they don't work on themselves, and they plot and they scheme and they sit back, and that shit make them even crazier because they craving it even more. And when they get out, they got ties on, upstanding citizens, and they be looking nice and sharp, and you will never even think. They hide behind that goddamn garbage can, waiting to attack that goddamn tree. Or they preying on your little kids, little girls and little boys while they walking to school. In their vehicle driving by. Seeing when the best time to strike. We ain't doing shit about it. Because we want to shed so much light on one person when we got admitted molesters. Admitted so-called murderers. And we say and do nothing. But when 10 Toes gonna say something about it, right? Y'all wanna come in my comment section, stay on my comment section, and talk about why you're talking about him. Because he's an admitted rapist. He admitted it. Let a motherfucker come up here and say it. They're admitted rapist or admitted killer or admitted whatever it is. I'm on your tail. You see what I do to the mother boys over there when they get up there with them rats on that Mickey Mouse channel? Down for debate? Come at them. This is not what we're going to teach our children today. We're going to hold people accountable, and we're going to stop the white man prison.